Hey there, Chuck and friends. It is Megan Maria, your independent Chuck Couture designer. Hello and welcome Chuck and friends. I'm Megan Maria. I'm an independent Chuck Couture designer with an amazing company called Chuck Couture, which we are going to use this evening to make some super cute, super sweet little signs. I actually need to make, I guess technically it would be 3 signs that we're making tonight because one of them is double-sided. It's 2 actual surfaces, but one is double-sided, so we're going to make both sides this evening. This transfer is super fun. It says let's stay in and let's stay in, let's go out. This one, lots of uses for this. And it's really cute on the tourney boards, if you've ever seen a tourney board, or on tea towels. But what we're gonna do it on today is we're gonna do it on the board and base, which is also double-sided. So we can do let's stay in on one side and let's go out on the other side. And this is a great way to kind of give the loved ones in your life a little indication about what kind of mood you're in when they come home. So that maybe, maybe they could alter, the way they speak when they walk in the door. Because if I'm in the mood to go out, hey, I'm good. If I want to, well, I guess I'm good if I want to stay home too. But, this is just kind of fun. Let's stay in, let's go out. Hey, Linda, welcome to our Chuck and Party. The other one that we're going to make tonight is we're going to make this lots of time. But I want to get a good feel for it because I haven't made it yet and I need to figure out how easy is it for first-time chalkers to make, so we're going to play with it a little bit this evening. And this one says, Moms Make Life Beautiful. And I'm curious to see, because it's kind of that reverse, where the words are going to be the color of the board and it's going to be encased in chalk. So I'm curious to see how that's going to look. And I also need to get a feel for how hard or how easy this transfer is. So that is what we are doing here this evening. So I have 2 surfaces here. I've just sprayed them with water right before I hit the live button. These are 2 of, this particular is our board and pillar stand. Love this surface because it can go in either direction. It has, it just sits right in here and stands up. It's a beautiful, beautiful surface because it doesn't require putting a nail in a wall anywhere. This one is our board and base. It's this really fun little wood. This is kind of, I call it the gateway drug to chalking. It's a very inexpensive surface. They're $7.99. It's double-sided and all A-size transfers fit on it. So it's very popular for workshops and things like that because it's really easy. So I've sprayed them with water. I'm just going to use our new fancy-dancy little, ooh, you guys are very crooked. I'm sorry about that. Use our fancy-dancy little board scraper. And we're just going to take our chalk right off. Okay. I am eating my words about this tool. Totally. Okay, so what it does is it takes all the chunky chalk off. It doesn't take the residue off. What you need to take the residue off is you need the board eraser. So as you can see, I'll show you. So I just scraped off, but there's still a residue on the board from the chalk. And that's what the board eraser was designed for. I mean, because that removes the shadowing and the residue. We use the board eraser for many other things, like cleaning off transfers, but this is what it was designed to do, was to remove the shadowing and the residue from your surface. So now I have a clean surface. This one was already double-sided, so I do need to spray this side down. I spray it down and I give it a minute with the water, and then what happens is the chalk soaks up the, okay, this really does work nice. I hate it when I have to eat my words about a tool. The water soaks up the chalk. I always say reconstitutes, but I suppose that's probably really not the right word for it. It makes the chalk liquid again, so it makes it easier to remove. And then you just, oops, I missed some. Again, just hit it with the board eraser. That gets rid of the residue. So this is a really good example of our surfaces are reusable. Our transfers are reusable. So it doesn't mean that you have to have 5 million chalkboards in your house. You just need a few fun ones, right? And then you just change them seasonally as you go. I just dropped my towel on the floor. So again, these particular transfers or surfaces have had this chalk on them for, like this one, what I'm taking off right now. This is one of the very first ones I ever did. So the chalk has been on this board for a very long time. But see, it just comes right off. You just need a little water. Oops. You just need a little water. You don't need the scraping tool, but I do have to say, I'm eating my words about it. It does make it easier to make it just faster. I guess that's all it is. It's like everything, right? You can do it without the tool, but it makes it faster, quicker, easier. Hey, okay, oh, sorry. People are here. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Hey, sorry. Hey, Linda. Oh, Charlotte's here. Hey, Nevada Nicole. Oh, and Josephine. Oh my goodness, we haven't seen you in a long time. And Josephine's here from California. Carol is here, and Baker, Lori Baker. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Christine from Michigan, and Linda Squared. Hello, everybody. All right, so I have my surfaces. They're all washed off. They're all clean. They're all ready to go. And we are going to bing, bang, boom them pretty quickly and throw some transfers on them. So, oh, sorry, you have a horrific glare. I hope you guys are all doing well today. So this is let's stay in, let's go out. And really, so we're gonna put it on this cute little board and base that sits in this little wood. It can go in either direction. Again, this is a very inexpensive surface. It's $7.99. You can do lots of fun things with it. And it's a workhorse. This is a very good quality chalkboard, so you can wash it off all the time, which is what I do. I'm going to take my transfers. I'm going to cut them apart. So this is a B size transfer. B size transfers are 8.5 by 11. So what I like about this transfer is it's really 2, right? So it's like 2 for the price of 1. So I kind of like that. And I'm looking forward to doing it on towels. And I think, like, let's go out on a kitchen towel. Come on, don't you think that would be funny? I ain't cooking tonight. That would be like the kitchen's closed, the Heifers had it. That one. Hello, Terry from Texas. So again, we're just going to knock these bad boys out super quick. We're going to do them in white. I'm going to do let's stay in first because that's what we tend to do. We don't go out to dinner very much. I did go out to dinner tonight, though. As I say that, I'm laughing in my head. We did go out to dinner tonight. Ooh, we went to Chipotle. I went out big with my kids. My husband left today for a trip. So on our way back from the airport, I'm like, it's dinner time. We need to just eat and get this over with. Normally, I'm cooking them. Okay, so the one thing, oh, I love that. Oh, new transfer smell. Whew, anyway, it's been a long day. I apologize for my craziness. The one thing you want to be conscious of with these is they do sit down in the surface. So you do need to go up higher with your transfer because you're going to put it in here and you're going to lose part of your surface. So you do want to be aware of that when you are placing your transfer. I've done it many times where I've forgotten and then I put it in and then I'm like, ugh, the bottom of my image is lost to the base. So I'm just sticking this on here, trying to make it straight. And down it goes. Okay, this is gonna be how hard this is. Smoosh out my air, take a squeegee, dip my squeegee in my chalk paste, and whoop, bada bing, bada boom. We are gonna be done here. Just like this. This is a very fun way to just have a little relaxation at the end of your day. Especially when you've had crazy days. I'm very tired today, so I apologize. I'm not being crazy today. At least not intentionally. All right, so I'm gonna carefully pull my transfer off. I pull it off from the middle. I don't pull it from the corner and I don't pull it diagonally. I pull it straight up and down. I don't pull it towards me. By pulling it straight up and down, my transfer won't curl up. Okay, this is cute. Okay, I stick this right in my water bath right next to me. Push it down into the water because once my transfer gets wet, it's no longer sticky. I'm just gonna dry it so I can flip it over and do the back side and we're done with this side. I'm just giving it a quick little dry. We're gonna put it in our board and base and then I can promptly put this in my living room or my family room and say, ha, this is what I feel like doing today. How about you guys? I don't like to go out. I spend most of my days and nights at home. So Okay, I'm dry. Oh wait, that's chalk from before. Okay, I'm dry. I just don't want to smudge it when I flip it over. Dry. Now we're going to do, hey Janine, welcome to our chalking party. Oops, I got it right on the back. Let's go out. Oh, we have a birthday. Oh my gosh, is she here? Well, Nevada Nicole's birthday's on Friday, but we have another birthday today. She's not here today. Oh, bummer. Miss Lisa from Texas. It is her birthday today. I need to remember before I go to bed. I was hoping she was going to be here. But I'm sure she's got better things to do on her birthday, right, than watch Maria. Last year for her birthday, she was here, and we made her a sign for her birthday that I mailed to her. Okay, we got, again, pushing out my air, sticking my transfer in my chalk paste, smooshing out. Just squeeging right along. I'm squeeging straight up and down. I'm not squeeging flat. By squeeging straight up and down, I get a clean, crisp chalk. I don't waste my chalk because I'm not leaving too much chalk on my surface. And you just go straight across, take it all out. Hey, Kara, we haven't seen you in a couple days. Welcome. Okay, put all my excess right back in my container. Carefully pull my transfer off. Stick it in my water bath so that I can just rinse them with water, let them dry, put them back on my backer sheet, and I store them for next time. I'm sure you're going to see this transfer a few times because we will probably make some tea towels with it. It is very cute. So I'm just drying it so I don't smudge it and stick my finger in it. We are going to stick it in its cute little base. You know, I don't know why, but this reminds me for some reason of the movies. I don't know why. All right, so I got a smudge up here. So I'm just gonna fix that with my fingernail, okay? Stick it in my base, and then I'm just gonna stick a cute little ribbon on the bottom of it. Be done with it. And then we're gonna make our other cute little sign. Yeah, transfers everywhere. And I know you're all shocked with the fact that Maria's using black and white buffalo plaid. I know. Did you see that ledge I went out on right there? I'm totally out there. Maria's using black and white buffalo plaid. Woo, shocking! Shocking, shocking. All right, so I'm cutting my ribbon. I'm gonna do it without it. It's much easier to do it without the sign in the base. So you just go, you can do this with any ribbon. You can chalk on the base. I like to just add a little ribbon to them because then I change my signs. Because I have, you know, I have the technology. So I change my signs. And so then I just tie ribbon on them and I change my ribbon. In fact, this sign had a Christmas item and I just took the Christmas ribbon off of it so that I could add this. So it's just a fun little way to just kind of give it a little bit more of a pop. And again, it's also a nice way to kind of coordinate some of your home decor pieces. So if you have a ribbon similar, you know, you can kind of keep using the same ribbon throughout your decor. So I'm actually gonna try to put a little tiny bow on here. Hey, Kathy K, welcome to our chalking party. Kathy, you have been on my mind a lot. I hope you're doing well. I always, you know, do you ever wonder when people are on your mind all the time? Like, is there a reason? Is everything okay? I know Kathy's okay, but I just want to, you know, I feel like people, when they're on your mind a lot, that you should say, hey, I'm thinking about you. Okay, so I'm going to, trying to get my fingers in the middle of my bow so I can tighten it. Again, it's just going to be a cute little something, something of a bow. Nothing big, nothing. It's a big enough stretch for Maria that I have a bow because I'm not a huge bow person. Hey, Toby from Washington. Welcome to our chalking party. We are making two quick, simple, easy little signs tonight. I'm just putting some little kites on the bottom of my ribbon. So it's got that. I'm going to show you guys, except that's really not even. The heck was I thinking? Okay, so I have this cute little bow, and we can either get my bow down here, ribbons up a little bit. Okay, so We can stay in. Oh, okay. See, now this is sweet. Let's stay in. Let's go out. Don't look at how crooked this is. Because our let's go out is a little crooked. I'm going to have to wash that off and fix it because it's a little crooked. Okay, it's a lot of crooked. Shh. But let's stay in is even. So this is our first cute little sign. Let's stay in. And I just put this cute little bow on here to zhuzh it up. So that's sign number 1. I turned off debate, rather do something enjoyable. Oh, Kathy K. I give you a lot of credit. It popped up in my new Facebook feed and I just kept going. I can't watch those things either. All right, so, hey Toby, once we sell our house, I will order a whole bunch of stuff. It's cheaper. Is it cheaper to join as a hobby artist? Toby, if you join as a designer, you pay less, right? So you pay so I pay 40%. That's the I pay 60%. I get a 40% discount as a designer. But I have requirements as a designer. Not a ton, but I do have things I have to do. I have to spend a certain amount, a very low amount every quarter. And I get the Club Couture transfer. I pay a monthly fee, the monthly fee for Club Couture. So it really just kind of depends on how much you think you're going to order and how often. Most of us start as a hobby artist. I was not going to do this. I was going to just make things for myself and have fun. Have some girlfriends over once a month and make something. And it has turned, for me, it has turned into so much more because I enjoy it so much. And then I found my friends enjoyed it and it just kind of grew out of that. So I would tell you probably 90% of the designers that join with the thinking that they're just going to be hobbyists, and then it can turn into much more than that. Where did I get the blank sign? This is a Chalk Couture surface, Toby. This is the board and base. It is a $7.99 surface. I call it the gateway drug. This is our least expensive surface. Yeah. To start with, and it's double-sided, it's very washable. This is what I teach most of my workshops with. It's a very, very popular surface. The other nice thing about this surface is you don't have to hang it on a wall. So when you're holding workshops with girlfriends or you're doing a 3&Me workshop, this is very popular for 3&Me. In fact, I was just totaling up, I've got like 9 3&Me workshops scheduled here. In the next couple weeks, and this is by far, they get a choice. This is by far the most popular surface because it's inexpensive and it's very versatile, and you don't have to put a hole in a wall. This fits in a cubicle at work. It fits on a shelf. It fits on a countertop. So it's very, very. It's just a nice surface. This surface is our board and pillar stand, which is also a Chalk Couture surface, and it can go either direction. Again, there's no nail involved in a wall. It has these cute little holes in the back of it. There's a pin. You stick a little pin in it. The new ones have a turny thing. This is an old one that holds it in place. And it's just a very fun surface. You can use just this. People are using this. If you've seen some of the fun things people are doing with just the pillar, the cute little wood house cutouts fit inside of this. So people are doing all kinds of fun things. All right, so here is our next little project. We are using Moms Make Life Beautiful. So Toby, if you want to talk about that, we should probably, I should just message you or we should just have a quick conversation. I'm more than happy to just give you the information about what the differences are, and then you can decide what makes the most sense for you. Just really depends, I think. Everybody does it for different reasons. Okay, what does this say? Moms Make Life Beautiful. Okay, so this is another A-size transfer. A-size transfers are $9.99. This one, we want to practice with this one a little bit, taking it off of its backer sheet and setting my backer sheet aside. I want to try this one. I learned that with, there was a transfer, oh, what the heck was the name of it now? That was very similar to this, and I was like, oh my gosh, this transfer is beautiful. I signed up all kinds of people to go to workshops with it. It was the first workshops I did, and I learned very quickly that it was a very complicated transfer for first-time chalkers. Oh, that was, yeah. Needless to say, after a while, I took that transfer, not very quickly, I took that transfer out of my rotation for first-time chalkers because everybody wanted to do every single little flower in a different color, and first-time chalkers don't understand the concept always of chalk dries really fast. So what I wanted to do with this guy was this, check this bad boy out. This is pink grapefruit. This is our new, oh, and he's dry. This is our new pink grapefruit. I wanted to give it a try, but I don't, this is not straight. I do not want to, I don't want it to get crazy. I'm gonna do it in white, but then I'm just gonna take the big flowers and try them in pink, just to see how easy is it to change the colors. Am I more straight now? I still don't think I'm straight. Nope. Sometimes these little ones are harder to make straight than the big ones are. So I'm just lining up my transfer. It's very sticky. That's better. When you have a transfer like this, so this is a reverse transfer, the green, or teal, Couture teal is what that's called, is going to be the color of my board, and the whole box around it is going to be white, or the color of my chalk base, which I've chosen white. We're just going to do a little pink grapefruit around these pink flowers because I'm curious to see what pink grapefruit looks like on the board. We have not used this color yet. It's brand new. This is one of the new Spring in Vogue colors. I did order them. I think they're coming tomorrow. I ordered a bunch of packs of the 5 new Spring in Vogue colors. So you're going to want to be paying attention the next few days in the Making Maria VIP group for the 5 new spring colors. I'm going to do a little bundle in there, I think, if depending on when they get here. Okay, so what we're going to do, I think we're going to do paste and peel half and half. I should just do the whole thing in white because the more I look at this, I really want to try pink grapefruit though, so we're going for it. I've got a bunch of little squeegees out. I want to do these big flowers in pink and everything else in white, but I think is that going to look stupid if I do everything in white and just little pops of pink? Maybe I should just do a couple of them in pink and do everything else in white. Leave some of them white. Let's do that. All right, we're going to do some white. We're just going to do, so what I'm doing is an important step to your designing your projects. I'm thinking through what colors am I putting where before I'm putting any chalk on my project, because my chalk dries super fast, like way faster than Maria can think. So I need to have it thought out so that when I put chalk down, I can keep going and not have to stop and say, I should do that color. Okay, nope and no. Nope and no. Nope and no, like no, you don't think it'll look dumb, or yes, you think it will look dumb if I do it with little pops of pink. Because my question was, do you think it will look stupid if I do little pops of pink in the white? And your answers are no. Do the middle in pink and the rest in white. Oh, that's a good idea. I could do the Moms Make Life Beautiful in pink. I want to do that in white because, again, my letters are going to be the color of my board, so that my letters are going to be black. It won't look dumb. Thank you, Charlotte. All right, so I'm going to do just a couple of the flowers in pink. So I'm going to start with my pink, which is kind of against my cardinal rules because my white is more liquefied. And I tend to say, thank you, Nicole. Nicole also says it won't look dumb. All right, we're going to try it. You want to start with your color that's the most liquid type chalk. Okay, so I'm going to do this little guy over here in pink. I'm going to do this big guy down here in pink. This is a pretty color, I can tell already. I can tell I'm going to like this color because it's kind of a gray pink. It's still bright though and vibrant. It's like Cherry Blossom is a beautiful pink. It's my favorite pink, but it is very pale. It's a very, very pale pink. So when you guys see it, it actually looks white. It's such a pale pink, but it is my favorite pink to use. And I'm getting pink everywhere where I don't want it. So it is my favorite pink, but it is hard sometimes to see if it's different than white. So I'm gonna regret this because I'm already drying. Now I've made this flower. All right, so we're gonna paste and pull. So I think we're just gonna do a couple of these little guys in pink. I promise my squeegee's too big. I need a smaller squeegee. So I'm just gonna go do a couple of these little guys in pink, and then I'm gonna lift up my transfer and we'll go back down and do white. Maybe this guy too. Because I don't want my chalk to dry, because there's nothing worse than doing this and then having your chalk dry and then you gotta do the whole thing all over again. It's kind of annoying actually. Alright, so Charlotte is saying, I think it's still slightly crooked. Probably. Charlotte, wouldn't be surprised at all. Alright, so I have my cute little pink flowers. Setting my transfer down next to me, it is sticky side up. I have to get rid of, I got pink in my little green leaf right here that I didn't want pink, so that's why I lifted up the transfer so I could wash it off. I'm going to dry the pink that I have on here so that when I put my transfer back down, I don't smear my chalk. It's not going to take very much for it to dry because it was, you know, it was pretty dry already. Where's my towel? So I'm going to get rid of the residue on my board from using my baby wipe, which I should not have done. Okay, so I just have a couple, this is a very pretty pink color. It's kind of pale, kind of gray. So on my transfer right here, I have, in my silk screen, I have a little bit of pink from where I got I went into the leaf I didn't want to go into. So I just am going to wipe off that little bit of pink. Otherwise, when I put the white in it, I'll just have pink. And I don't want pink, I want white. Okay, so I'm just drying my transfer off now, where I got it wet. You don't want to put a wet transfer back down on your project. So now I'm going to take my transfer and I'm going to line it right back up to my flowers. It's very easy to do, especially when your transfer is not so sticky. It's much easier to do when your transfer is not so sticky. Okay. Hey, Lori. Welcome. All right, so I've got my transfer down. I need to push out my air for the areas that I need to go back over in chalk. So yeah, I'm regretting, this is not a first time. This is a first time chalker transfer if you do it in one color. If you're not a first time chalker, or if you are a first time chalker, do it in one color. Unless you don't care how perfect it is. Then it won't matter. All right, so now we're just gonna go white for all the rest of it, which will go super quick and super easy. So I just have to go back in and go around my pink. Very easy to do. Picking up your transfer is one of the easiest ways to kind of eliminate the pressure of your chalk drying. And people are always afraid to lift it up because they're always like, it's going to be so hard to get back down, and it really isn't. Because you can, where you have chalked, you'll see the chalk. So it's very easy to line up. The other thing is it doesn't have to be perfectly lined up, depending on what the transfer is. You know, obviously it has to be perfectly lined up if you're laying it back down and re-chalking over something you've already chalked, then it does. But you know, for like this, you know, my flowers being a little offset would be all right. Okay, so now I have all my white done, put all my excess right back in my container. I am noticing on this little pink flower here, I lost some of my chalk, or I didn't go far enough. I think when I wiped it off. So I'm gonna fix that flower a little bit and just kind of re-chalk him and hope I don't smear him in the process. Okay, now I pull my transfer off. And hopefully it's going to be cute with just a couple little pops of pink. Okay, it is. Take this, I'm setting it aside. I do have one line up on the top where I went off of my transfer, but before I fix that, I'm going to dry my chalk because inevitably I will stick my finger where I don't want to stick my finger. And then I will smear the chalk, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to give my white a little dry. So we just have a couple little pops of pink. We need to get rid of the line I made in the top by going off my transfer. It's very easy to do, just like that. Voila. Okay, this is sweet. And then you've got your board and pillar. Always check to make sure that you chalked it on the right side. And voila. We have Moms Make Life Beautiful. It's our super cute little sign. So I stick my transfer in my water bath. I'm going to wash those off when we're all done here. Easiest thing to do is wash off your squeegees while your chalk paste is still wet. We could have probably done more pink. Okay, I'm going to really like pink grapefruit. This is a very pretty color. So, peony is the other pinky pink that I call, it's a bubblegum pink. It's a very, very bright pink. This is not bubblegummy. It's beautiful, but it's not like a super bright in your face pink, which I tend to think sometimes peony is. Peony is very pretty, and when you need pink, it's a nice pink. But this is going to be, I think, one of my new faves. This is the new color called Pink Grapefruit. So we made this sign tonight, and we are staying home. Oops. These are two beautiful concoctions that we made. These are very good examples of signs that you can make at a 3&Me workshop. This is the board and pillar. This is the board and base. Again, this is super, super popular. The board and base is a very, but you know, this way you can just flip it around. I want to go out. I want to stay home. We just throw a little ribbon around the base of it. And you got something cute. Hey, Amanda. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so here we go. These are our two projects, and I'm done. Bing, bing, boom. I'm out. If you want to check out any of these products, you can go to oops, that's the wrong one. Sorry. www.chalkcouture.com/MakeItMaria, and you can see this is Moms Make Life Difference, and let's stay in, let's go out transfer. This is a B size transfer. This is an A size transfer. This is the board and base, and this is the board and pillar. So these are two very fun surfaces to use. If you can please do this, it helps me tremendously when you do that. So thank you to everybody who takes the time. Really appreciate it. If you're not in the VIP group, we're doing all kinds of fun things in there. So you want to get in there, let me know, or put in your search box, Making Maria VIP group, and request to join. And you can see everything that we do in there. If you're curious at all about what the heck it means to be a designer and if it's the right thing for you to do, you can message me, and I'm more than happy to talk and chat with you about that. It's no pressure. It's just, is this right for you or not right for you? Totally up to you. And last one, Club Couture. We have one more project that I think at least one more we're going to make with this month's Club Couture transfer. If you're not in the club, you want to be in the club because that's where all the fun things happen. It's a monthly subscription service, $19.99 a month. The transfer arrives like magic at your door with 3 paste packets. It's just kind of that guarantee every month of a little bit of you time coming your way. So that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching me. I will be back at you tomorrow night. I am having a chalk night tomorrow night, so I might be a little bit late, or I will try to go live from chalk night. So there'll be people here chalking tomorrow. So maybe we'll just go live and show you everybody's projects that they're making. But this is all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will be back at you. Have a great Thursday. See you guys.